Hello and welcome. You're watching this special broadcast on One India as the NDA parliamentary meet has just concluded and a joint united NDA has put its best foot forward. Who else to discuss this better other than the former spokesperson of the BJP, an author, an insider of the BJP, Sudesh Verma, who joins us here on the broadcast. Thank you, Sudeshji, for joining us.
Thank you.
First
Thank you,
things
Pankaj.
first. Prime Minister Modi spoke volumes today, and we saw the whole world saw the camaraderie between Chandrababu Naidu, Nitish Kumar, and Prime Minister Modi. So the inclination or the talks of possible rift or someone walking out of NDA alliance is completely done and dusted. It's out of the window now. What lies ahead now from here?
You see, Pankaj, a lot of confusion was created by the
Hmm.
media in particular, and because of certain statements by India alliance leaders that
Hmm.
some of our allies could walk down to them and they would be in a position to form a government. It was very
Right.
unethical of them to think so because we all contested as NDA. It was a pre-poll
Hmm.
alliance, and they knew which side they were going. And if Chandrababu Naidu today has done spectacularly in Andhra Pradesh and we have done spectacularly in Telangana, it is because of the
Hmm.
alliance, isn't it? So you cannot
Okay.
imagine these allies
Hmm.
to leave the India now because you see, they're very matured politicians. Chandrababu Naidu was earlier also a member of the India when Vajpayee was the Prime Minister. You know that
Hmm.
Nitish Kumar has been a member of the NDA. He was a railway minister when Vajpayee he was prime minister. You know Chirag Paswan
Hmm.
and all these people. They are very much
Hmm.
integral part of NDA. So today's meeting would send that
Hmm.
message right across very strongly that those who were
Hmm.
dreaming of doing something, trying to
Right.
uh, fish in the troubled waters. So
Right.
they have been negated and they have been given a befitting reply by the NDA.
Okay, my colleague Nagen Singh is also, and again the talks of the house in order. But can Prime Minister Modi lead this alliance as an alliance partner where he doesn't have the requisite numbers? उन्होंने इससे पहले कभी ऐसी सरकार नहीं चलाई है?
Exactly. This is what I wanted to ask Sudeshji, that he has no experience of running a government in center. We have heard him always speaking about Modi government, but even after the victory, even after getting more than 240 seats, when he went to give the victory speech, not even a single time he said Modi government. All the time he was saying NDA
NDA.
government. The confidence was not as such. So, do you think that he's going to be as strong as the prime minister he was from 2014 till 2024 to take all the decisions? How is that going to change? And of course, the demands for all the important ministries, defense ministry, we know about railways, that how Bihar and Nitish Kumar, they are so close to the subject of railways ministry. So what is going to happen in all that, and how Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to work with the coalition? Because we know that most of the times it was almost like a notice board, but yesterday they did a meeting of 7.5 hours just to discuss all these things. We still have to see who is going to get what. But what do you think? Is he going to be as powerful as he was?
Naginji, let me remind you that 2014, even when the BJP was the single largest party and had majority on its own, BJP
Hmm.
had taken
Yeah.
all the allies together. It was an NDA government. Again in
Hmm.
2019, we got a massive majority. Still, it was an NDA government. It
But
is just that
we just never
members.
heard about it. We never heard.
But the
No,
And
no.
numbers were there
Prime
with the
Minister,
BJP, sir.
when the
Full
Prime
full
Minister
house.
speaks about himself, he would talk
Hmm.
as Prime Minister, then he would talk about himself. We always spoke as India government. When BJP talks about BJP, then it is BJP government. But it was always in character India government. You see a person like Mr. Ramdas Athalwe from RPS,
Hmm.
one member, he was cabinet minister. So what could be the better expression of coalition dharma than this? That even one member person becomes a cabinet
Hmm.
minister because he holds certain status in politics in society. So India
Right.
was always there. They were always respected. There was no problem in the alliance. Yes, new alliance partners have come at the center, and they know how Modi ji functions. They know how the BJP functions. They know the
Hmm.
plus and minuses. So when they are
So
there,
they see.
naturally they know
Huh.
the alliance much better. And Modi ji is a very experienced politician. He knows how to handle his friends. And he's the one, if he meets you tomorrow again, trust me, you'll become his friend. That is the way he has
But
cultivated friends all across the world.
But we know what happened with all the coalitions that he has worked with. We know what happened in Maharashtra. We do know what happened in Bihar. So, understanding all that, the coalition must not be feeling really safe. If it was possible for Mamata
Nagenji,
Banerjee, she could have
Nagenji,
gone
when the civil,
to BJP and come up in a coalition. But she is little smart. She decided not to join BJP. She was
no,
with
no, you are
BJP
free to hold
in
this
the
opinion,
past,
Nagenji.
in '98.
But let me remind for the benefit of your viewers
Hmm.
कि शिवसेना को हमने नहीं निकाला था, वो खुद ही छोड़ के चले गए. शिवसेना ने कोलिशन धर्म को नहीं
जी.
निभाया, क्योंकि हमारे साथ सत्ता में आते, हमारे साथ सरकार बनाते, लेकिन उनकी अपनी जो राजनीतिक महत्वाकांक्षा थे जिसके कारण उन्होंने अलायंस छोड़ दिया. हमने बोला कोई बात नहीं, आप जिस पार्टी
Hmm.
को गाली देते थे, जो पार्टी आपको गाली देती थी हिंदुत्व लेके, जो आपको कॉमनवेल्थ, उसके साथ आप अलायंस कर लिए अपने आइडियोलॉजी को छोड़ के. जो बाला साहब ठाकरे होते तो कभी नहीं होता. शिरोमणि अकाली दल, उनके परसेप्शन में उनको लगा कि
Hmm.
फार्म रजिस्ट्रेशन जो उनके खिलाफ जाएगा, उन्होंने एनडीए को छोड़ा. एनडीए ने नहीं बोला कि आप छोड़िए, कभी भी नहीं बोला.
अच्छा.
तो हमने कोलिशन धर्म हमेशा निभाया है.
तो सर नीतीश जी जब छोड़ के चले गए थे बीजेपी को, दो चार मुद्दे थे, स्पेशल स्टेटस था, अब तो अग्निवीर भी आ गया, अब वापस ही हैज कम बैक टू एनडीए फोल्ड, गुड फॉर एनडीए. बट सर, डू यू थिंक देयर आर सम प्रेशर पॉइंट्स फॉर द एनडीए, फॉर प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी स्पेशली? अब अग्निवीर को रिव्यू करना पड़ सकता
UCC.
है, यूसीसी की बात कहिए, वन नेशन वन पोल पर कहिए, चंद्रबाबू नायडू का अलग ही अप्रोच है उस पर, कैसे मैनेज करेंगे इसको?
देखिए, जहाँ तक अग्निवीर की बात है, मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद दूंगा आपको, आपने ये प्रश्न पूछा मुझसे.
जी.
मैं बताऊं कि अग्निवीर एक ऐसा कॉन्सेप्ट है, पूरे वर्ल्ड में इसको इम्प्लीमेंट किया गया है. अब आपको बहुत एजाइल और यंग आर्मी चाहिए, आईटी ओरिएंटेड
हम्म.
आर्मी चाहिए, कंप्यूटर लिटरेट आर्मी चाहिए. ये वारफेयर अब पुरानी के तरीके से नहीं होने वाला है. हम साइबर स्पेस वारफेयर की बात कर रहे हैं, ड्रोन की बात कर रहे हैं. वहां आपको फिजिकल स्ट्रेंथ से ज्यादा दिमाग के स्ट्रेंथ की जरूरत है. अग्निवीर को कॉन्सेप्ट को हम नहीं समझा पाए होंगे, हमारे जो एलाइज हैं वो निश्चित ही समझेंगे इन बातों को, क्योंकि जब आप विपक्ष में होते हैं, दूर होते हैं, तो आप उस चीज़ों को नहीं देख पाते. जब आप कंट्री के स्ट्रेटेजिक नीड्स को समझिएगा, जब आप आर्मी के एक्सपर्ट से बात करेंगे, तो आपको पता लगेगा कि अग्निवीर क्या चीज़ है. और सरकार ने तो यहाँ तक एश्योरेंस दिया है कि जो भी अग्निवीर में जाएगा, उस
हम्म.
4-5 साल के बाद उसे एब्जॉर्ब किया जाएगा स्टेट पुलिस में. इतना बड़ा एश्योरेंस.
Only
पुलिस की नौकरी मिलना
25%
नहीं
of
सर,
them.
हाँ, 100% नहीं है सर.
Only 25% of them.
हो जाएगा, हो जाएगा, सभी को हो जाएगा. 25% वहां हो रहा है, हमारे सेंट्रल
ठीक.
फोर्सेस हैं, ट्रेन मैन पावर इनको मिलेगा, ये भी अच्छे होंगे.
ठीक.
How are they going to create jobs? Do you think there is any plan? This is something that they have been bashed by the opposition, and of course, we know that what happened in UP. What we have seen that the Eastern UP did not vote for BJP. The Western UP, they voted for BJP because the places like Meerut and the places which are
Close
closer to
to
the capital,
national capital,
they
yes.
have some opportunities to do jobs or do business. But the Eastern UP, we have seen that they really didn't support BJP. So is there any plan for places like Bihar, UP, where we have a younger population and there are major demands for jobs, and especially government jobs? But this government does not really look like that they want people in government jobs, because they have been saying that they want to create opportunities. लेकिन आप पकौड़े तलो कुछ भी करो, you earn money. It's not necessary that you do a government job. So what is going to be the plan? I hope we are not going to listen about कि आप पकौड़े तलो. There will be some planning at least this time.
You see, Nagin ji, we believe in the philosophy, and this is a part of our manifesto, that
Right.
government is best that governs the least. Government should not be in the business of being in business. Government should withdraw, which means that there will be less and less of government. And private
Okay.
entrepreneurs, they would be forced, they would be encouraged through various incentives to become entrepreneurs, to indulge in manufacturing, to take on the various things which the government was earlier taking. We can understand during the time of independence, there maybe people did not have that depth, money power, they could not have
Hmm.
invested. So maybe that strategy was needed. But now it's a different India altogether. We are going to become a 5 trillion economy. Unless there are more and more entrepreneurs, it would be a difficult task. Government cannot do business. Government should be there only where there are
Sir,
strategic needs like defense, like
absolutely.
telecommunication, such
But
other
sir, if
things,
you look
where
at,
so the security is concerned.
hmm,
So naturally, the
right, if you
government
look at
job
this,
one should not talk about. One should talk about creating jobs. If you talk with me, I'll give the same reply which was given by the
hmm.
Prime Minister, that we have created already 10 to 12 crore job opportunities, and
See,
you
I
need
mean,
a
it
skilling.
looks good on paper, Sudesh. It looks good on paper. I agree with you that government's business is to stay out of business. हर जगह सरकार नहीं रह सकती है, और आपको भी you have to take up the mantle. But the question here is, if you are talking about statistically 80 crore people being fed by the government and the food is taken care of by the government, so those 80 crore people, we are not looking them for startups or for starting their own business in which they can take loans and then repay, because that loan thing is also some sort of a spiral in which if a middle class, lower middle class, or below poverty line people get stuck, then the escaping is very difficult. So the question here is, if Modi ji is speaking about generating jobs for your own, he is speaking about a very smaller section of the society, दैट टू अंडर द क्रिटिसिज्म दैट प्राइम मिनिस्टर, ये जो बीजेपी की सरकार थी, वो बड़े बिजनेसमैन को मदद पहुंचाती है, फायदा पहुंचाती है। आप लोन तो ले लेते हैं, लेकिन उसकी लोन पेमेंट करते हुए लोग की जिंदगी निकल जाती है। बाद में पता चलता है कि लोन देने वाला बैंक का को कोई चूना लगा गया, कोई बड़ा बिजनेसमैन चूना लगा गया, उनके लिए फिर कुछ नहीं हो पाता है। तो डायकॉटमी है, विरोधाभास है इस अप्रोच में।
पंकज जी, ये पहले होता था कि नेताओं के
जी।
फोन पर जो एमडी होता था बैंक का लोन दे देता था। ये डॉक्यूमेंटेड है। अगर आप
अच्छा।
ठीक से अपने उसको इन्वेस्टिगेट नहीं करेंगे, पेपर्स को कोलेट्रल नहीं
हम्म।
लेंगे और लोन देंगे, तो लोन डिफ़ॉल्ट हो सकता है। मैक्सिमम लोन डिफ़ॉल्ट ऐसे ही थे जो पुराने समय में दिए जा रहे थे। अब बैंकिंग
हम्म।
सिस्टम देखिए अच्छा हो रहा है, बहुत रोबस्ट हो रहा है, और लोन आपको दे
हम्म।
रहा है, लेकिन साथ में कोलेट्रल भी ले रहा है। अगर गारंटी के बिना आप लोन देंगे तो बिजनेस लोन देंगे। आपको याद है प्रधानमंत्री ने क्या कहा था? प्रधानमंत्री मनमोहन सिंह जी ने कहा था कि किंगफिशर को डूबने तो नहीं दिया जा सकता, तो 1200 करोड़ रुपया
हम्म।
लोन दे दिया सिर्फ ब्रांड पर। कोलेट्रल कहाँ था? माल्या पैसा लेके भाग
अच्छा।
गया, क्या कर पाए? कोलेट्रल नहीं था आपके पास। अगर आप ड्यू डिलीजेंस करते हैं जो बैंक को करना चाहिए,
हम्म।
तो मुझे नहीं लगता लोन में प्रॉब्लम है। देखिए, ये बोलना बड़ा आसान है कि आप अदानी, अंबानी के, टाटा के खिलाफ बोलें, लेकिन देखिए,
हम्म।
अगर पावर सेक्टर लगाना है, पावर तो कौन लगाएगा? ये सुदेश वर्मा तो नहीं
हम्म।
लगाएगा, पंकज जी तो नहीं
सर,
लगाएंगे,
एक
नगेश जी तो नहीं
सिंपल फैक्ट
लगाएंगे। तो
बताओ
जिसके
सर।
पास पैसा होगा
पिछले
वही लगाएगा, कैपेबिलिटी होगा वही लगाएगा।
पिछले 10 सालों में डिफॉल्टर्स और बैंक्स के लिए बैड डेट, जो पैसा जो वापस नहीं आने वाला है, उसकी संख्या सबसे ज्यादा हो गई है। कुछ लोगों ने उसको जरूर कोविड को एट्रीब्यूट किया कि लोगों की रिपेमेंट पावर खत्म हो गई थी, लेकिन ये भी दौर भारत ने देखा है बैंकिंग सेक्टर में। आप इससे पहले की सरकारों का जिक्र कर रहे थे, ठीक है, चलिए, वो बात आपकी सही है। नागिन,
But
मुझे लगता है
I think we are not going to finish it yet. I have some
एक बार सवाल
questions.
जी।
But before I let you go, I just want to know when Prime Minister Narendra Modi would go to Manipur. Even during elections, he didn't go to Manipur, and it has been demand of Manipur is that at least he visits that place at least once. And so many people have died. It has been more than 1 year of violence, and things are not stable yet. So, what do you think? When is he going to go to Manipur? At least just to meet some people and tell them that, okay, I'm here. I'm here for the third term. There is nothing like that happened in the
You
past. So,
see,
wonder that
north
what
east,
happened.
north east, or us
हम्म।
Lakshmi we call it, not seven sisters, seven sisters plus eight, is stay in the heart of Prime Minister. He does not believe in doing tokenism. He has his capable ministers who have been monitoring the events. Ethnic violence happened, that is a reality. Political parties tried to fish in troubled waters, that is also a reality. Everybody who is in Manipur or watching Manipur know why it happened. It's a very sad story. We should not try to do
हम्म।
politics over that. Whenever the time is good, Prime Minister will definitely go, because Northeast, he is one Prime Minister who has visited Northeast so many times. You're talking of Manipur, he would definitely go. Wait for the swearing in to be complete and let the government come. Government has priority, and the Prime Minister said that he will give a task of 100 days to his government. And I'm sure that you will have many, many good news for Northeast as well.
राइट, वन फाइनल क्वेश्चन सर, जो बहुत सारे लोग जानना भी चाह रहे थे, आप पर्सनली ये जो रिजल्ट्स आए हैं, लोकसभा 2024 रिजल्ट्स, हाउ डू यू सी देम? नीडलेस टू से, बीजेपी itself found it below expectation, but is there something that the BJP would go back to the drawing board and see what went wrong?
You see, I see a great silver lining in these
Mm-hmm.
results. Even if you assume that this is the worst performance the BJP has given,
Mm-hmm.
its worst is also very good. 240 is a very respectable number. Vajpayee, when he
Okay.
was the Prime Minister, on top of his popularity after Kargil War, BJP got
Mm-hmm.
182. Don't forget this. So we have crossed that threshold. We have done extremely bad in Uttar Pradesh, in Maharashtra, in Haryana, in Rajasthan, West
Right.
Bengal. So these are the states will improve next time because we cannot go to 30 plus in Uttar Pradesh. Even at the average level, 50 used to be our mark. So you can imagine that the BJP is 2029 roadmap is very clear. We have expanded in Orissa. First time we are forming a government there. We have expanded in Tamil Nadu 11% votes. In Punjab, where we contested 13 seats on our own, independently, not
Mm-hmm.
in alliance with Akali Dal. We have polled 18% votes. We are the third poll in Punjab now. So see the silver
No,
lining. In Kerala, we have got
absolutely.
one MP.
Mhm.
So we
The
are
silver lining
bound
is
to do
there.
much better in 2029.
Right. No doubt, Sudeshi, silver lining is there. And with this, I think, and again, we should bid Mr. Verma a good day here. Silver lining is there, Sudeshi, obviously, but some of the writings on the wall,
We have
I
witnessed
think,
Pankaj
as any
horizontal
political party.
expansion.
Yes, expansion is there, sir. No doubt about that. And we also read your latest article, your editorial piece on oneindia.com, where you have mentioned that how the states that you mentioned have, if not given them the mandate, but given them the hope that yes, next time onwards, if course corrected, the results could be far, far better. No doubt. And
आदरणीय
again,
श्री नरेंद्र
Ayodhya is
मोदी
one
जी,
example.
But
Are you?
something happens or not, the way the people or the politicians have been speaking, that is definitely going to change after this election. The way they have expressed,
Body
and
language, if you talk about.
also people calling themselves that they have been sent by Paramatma. I don't know how the voters reacted to it, but I think there will be limited dialogues, not these kind of dialogues,
Mhm.
which can really change the course of election. When you said हम राम को लाए हैं और हम उनको लाएंगे, लेकिन it all really didn't work.
See,
So
I
I
mean, the
think
thing
there
is,
will be retrospection, of course, in BJP
which I think
after the government is formed.
BJP is one such party, again, which Sudesh would also agree to, since he spends time there at the headquarters. He has in touch with, all the heads there. BJP is a party which will not take this figures, lightly. They will definitely go
Yeah,
back, course correct whatever is needed, speak
especially
to the
UP.
masses, especially UP. I mean, that was one of the eye openers. And then there are certain assembly elections also coming up. Nonetheless, Sudeshji, one promise that we would, want to hear from you time and again. With this promise, let us.
And on 9th, of course, we are going to connect
Sure,
on
sure,
9th
sure.
when
It's lovely
swearing in
talking to
is
you,
happening.
Pankaj. Again,
Thank you.
it's really nice
Thank you.
Pleasure
talking
Thank
to
you.
talking
you.
to you, sir.
And we should discuss and debate. There's no point. You can attack the BJP. You can hold your editorial position, and I'm there to defend my position logically. I won't be illogical in my defense.
One India.
We have to be
One
the
India
devil's
does that, sir.
advocate, and either it's you or someone from Congress, we are going to be the devil's advocate,
We
and
wanted to
that's
hear
what.
it from Sudeshji first, as a BJP's perspective. 9th onwards, it's a full house. Sudeshji, thank you so much for speaking
Thank
with
you.
One India.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.